Isn't that motivating music, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, aren't you just ready to take on the world right now after hearing that? All right, make that your alarm in the morning, there, people. All right, wake up mode. Okay, anyway, so what we're doing here is we are writing out one-step equations. All right, so we're given a situation, we want to write them out. Now, what makes this a little bit frustrating is you're not used to writing out equations. You're used to solving, solving, solving. So what we've got to keep in mind is when we solve equations, we actually do the opposite. So here's what I'm talking about. We got Holly here. She's cooking cupcakes. All right. The recipe calls for 6 cups of sugar. She has already put in 4 cups of sugar. How many more cups of sugar does she need to put in? Okay, so right here when you look at this, you're like, she needs 6. She's put in 4. Well, she needs 2. Okay, so if we think about what would you do to solve this, all right, is well, we would subtract. 6 minus 4 would give me 2. Now, again, we want to be able to write the equation out though. So remember, in a way, because you would have done a subtraction problem to solve it, our equation's actually going to be an addition problem. So we don't know how many more she needs, but she's already added 4 cups in, and she needs a total of 6. So see what I'm talking about here? You kind of did a subtraction problem to solve it, and look what happened when you do. Oh, you do that subtraction problem. All right. So what we're looking for here is not this. Your official answer is that. All right, because we want to be able to write the equation out. Yeah, there's the sound we want. Ta-da! All right, so it takes a little bit to get used to. Here's what we're talking about again. How many packages of Kleenex can you buy with $30 if one package costs $5? Okay, so as you kind of look at this, you're like, well, okay, I got 30, each costs 5. Oh, I would do a division problem. 30 divided by 5, my answer is 6. Okay, though, but remember here, we're trying to route the equation. So if you would do a division problem, that means your equation actually needs to be a multiplication problem. So 5, because each costs $5, times I don't know how many boxes, but I've got $30 to spend. And again, if we think about it, we solve that equation. We divide both sides by 5. Oh, we can buy 6 boxes. Now, writing out the equation, all right, our official answer there is 5x equals 30. And again, you would have done a division problem, which is why we write out that multiplication. We write out that particular multiplication problem there, all right? No, it's frustrating there. Want, want, want. All right, so let's see question 4 here. We got Sam. He's got and his 4 friends. They went out to eat. They decided to divide the bill evenly. All right. If each person paid $11, then what was the total bill? Well, okay. So we would take that 11. Each person paid 11. We'd actually do a multiplication problem. Now be careful here. This is Sam and his 4 friends. All right. If it's Sam and his 4 friends, how many people are there actually? 5. Yes. So remember, if we would have done a multiplication problem, we're actually going to set up a division problem. So I don't know how much the total cost is, but I'm going to divide it among the 5 friends, and the result is going to be $11 each. Again, takes a little bit of time here because we're asking you to do something. We're asking you to kind of work backwards in a way. You're used to solving all the way. You're used to being given this and then solving. We're asking you to set up the beginning. If we do solve this, yeah, we'd multiply both sides by 5, so we would get $55 for that total bill. So our winning equation here would look like that. All right, let's try one more here. We got Kelly here. Kelly, she made $25 for babysitting. Over the weekend, she received some money for her grandparents for her birthday. She now has $48. How much money did she receive from her grandparents? Okay, so again, when we look at this, we're like, okay, well, she's got 48, she got 25 from this. How would I figure out how much she got from her grandparents? Oh, well, I would subtract. I would subtract the 48 minus the 25. Okay, but equation-wise, I don't know how much money we got from the grandparents, but I do know that we added on $25 from the babysitting, and that's why I have a total of the $48. So there's your equation that you're after. So when we solve it, yes, we would subtract. And the thing about solving it is it actually kind of does my answer end up making sense. 8 minus 5 is 3, $23 from her grant. It's kind of odd. Maybe they were digging around finding whatever they could in the car. Maybe they forgot to bring a birthday gift, so they were just scrambling through their wallets. It's kind of sad that the grandparents forgot Kelly's birthday. it happens, people. Don't, if it's happened to you, don't worry. Okay, anyway, so yeah, back to the equation here is, yeah, it is our x plus 25 does equal our 48 regarding the equation. So again, you are working backwards, which sometimes can feel kind of, evilish, all right? Um, but again, it's just because you're not used to it. So definitely solving is going to help you out with it. And as we talked about, well, here's what I would do. Oh, when I set up my equation, so I would need to do the opposite for it. All right, people, that's lesson number 35 for you.